probably ran up there about 1,000 times my whole life. I don't know how I did it.
The morning breeze has secrets to tell you. Do not go back to sleep. Let me say it again. The morning breeze has secrets to tell you. Do not go back to sleep.
So they hit snooze. They roll over. They go back to sleep. No. Get up and get going.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
Inspiration is when an idea gets a hold of you and takes you where you were originally intended to go in the first place.
See, no one is going to give Les Brown's speech. No one is going to write your book. See, if you've been given something to do, and if you don't do it, what you're doing is short-circuiting the flow of the universe.
When you live an inspired life, you begin to feel as if you're on purpose. I guarantee you that at the end of this show, you will not have to ask the question, what is my purpose? You can find your calling by just being willing to listen. It may not be in the writing of a symphony that you're called to. It could be anything. It could be the adoption of a child. It could be the creation of something that you've known you wanted to write for your whole life. It could be opening up a business. It could be raising horses. It could be anything.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
That there's something bigger. There's something that is greater in our lives. And when we connect to it, we allow it to take us where we were intended to go when we signed up for this.
Most men live in quiet desperation. That most of us go through life because we're not using that which we've been given, that we are punished, that we're going through life getting up in the morning with no reason to get up. Once you find out your purpose in life, and once you decide that you're going to live a life of sharing and giving and contributing to life, you don't need an alarm clock to get up. You are needed. What is it that I'm supposed to do? What is my life worth? That we're in. If you decide that I'm going to begin to start living life generously, I'm going to start giving more of myself, I'm going to start putting out more, contributing more to life. Here's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you that life will take on a whole new meaning for you. I guarantee you that as you begin to give more of yourself in your work, give more of yourself in your marriage, give more of yourself in your relationships with your families and friends, give more of yourself to your talent, to your vocation, to your job or your business. As you begin to set high standards for giving that which you have been given to share in the universe, I guarantee you that life takes on a whole new dimension.
There is something that is calling you. And when an idea gets a hold of you, you get into this place of surrender. And we say a motivated person doesn't allow obstacles to show up in their life and doesn't allow for anyone to interfere with them, and is really highly directed towards a particular goal. So motivation is getting a hold of an idea and carrying it out. The reason Mozart didn't have to ask anyone how to write symphonies is that symphonies presented themselves to him, invented, enlarged, produced all at once in what he described as lively dreams.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
I choose not to sleep in. I don't give in to the temptation of the warm blankets.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
It doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter what your beliefs have been. It doesn't matter what other people have tried to convince you of.
If you're going to have lasting change in anything, you're really talking about just raising your standards.
The true quality of a man is what do you do when nobody's looking?
I mean, I always tell people, if you want to know how to change your life, I give it to you in 3 words, boring as it sounds: raise your standard.
Get out of bed at 4:55. A vast majority of the world is still sleeping. You aren't. You are up getting after it. The world is yours when you are up before the enemy. There's no traffic. The gym is empty. There is no one to distract you or call you or send you some stupid text about something you don't care about.
Everybody in life gets their musts. They don't get their shoulds. Lasting change is different than a goal. You don't always get your goals, but you always get your standards. But when you decide something is a must for you, an absolute must, when you cut off any possible, you say, I'm going to find the way or I'm going to make the way. Human beings, when they resolve things, when they make a real resolution inside themselves, which is they raise the standard, they make it a must, they find the way. I tell people the strongest force in the whole human personality is this need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves.
So, go to bed early and wake up early. People constantly ask me for the secret of getting up early. I tell them it is simple. Set your alarm clock and get out of bed when it goes off. That's it. So they hit snooze. They roll over. They go back to sleep. No. Get up and get going.
And so they go through life holding back on life, not understanding this also, that what you hold back from life, life holds back from you. So most of us go through life, ladies and gentlemen, not giving, and we're cheating ourselves, and you're also cheating life.
Human beings absolutely follow through on who they believe they are. If you said to me, well, I'm really going to work hard to stop smoking, but, you know, I've been a smoker my whole life, and I am a smoker. I know your days are numbered. You're going to be back smoking cigarettes again, because we all act consistent with who we believe we are.
The key to getting to sleep early is getting up early. Do it every day. People ask me if I still get up early on the weekends. Yes.
See, I believe that all of us have some work to do. I strongly believe that each one of us showed up to do something, that each one of us showed up to contribute something to life. And that if we don't do it, it will not be done.
Turn off the computer. Turn off the smartphone. Stop checking social media and stop watching one more YouTube video. Don't break the cycle. Get up early every day. So, go to bed early and wake up early. People constantly ask me for the secret of getting up early. I tell them it is simple. Set your alarm clock and get out of bed when it goes off.